Hello, friends, parents, teachers, and student. Again, my name is Pratibha. I am here with a new topic that is subtraction for maths class 2. So let's begin. So we need uh, in this video we are trying to cover the topics that is the subtraction rules, then subtraction of one digit number, then subtraction of two digit number without borrowing. Yes, here is a concept of borrowing we'll learn today, and then subtraction of two-digit number with borrowing, and then subtraction of three-digit number without borrowing, subtraction of three-digit number with borrowing, then subtraction keyword, and lastly, story sums of word problems. So let's begin today. The subtraction rules. So first rule of subtraction is subtracting 0. If we subtract 0 to any number, then we got the number itself. As we know that 0 means you don't have anything, right? So if you don't have, suppose that you have a 5 chocolates, right? And you don't give to anyone. Okay, then you are subtracting 0. Give means subtractions. You don't give anything to anyone. Then how many chocolates you have? Simple 5. So quickly see the examples. 3 minus 0 is 0. Similarly, 45 minus 0 is 0. Now, the second rule of subtraction is subtracting 1. If we subtract 1 to any number, then result will be the number just before. Means if you subtract any 1 from any number, then you got the number just before the number. Suppose that you have 34. Now if you subtract 34 minus 1, means you're subtracting 1 from 34, then you got 33, and we know that the 33 comes just before the 34. Okay, now similarly with example 123 minus 1, means we are subtracting 1 from 123, then we got the answer 121 122. That is a number just before the 123. If any doubt in this, please do comment me. I'll try to answer your questions. Now subtracting number itself. If you have 4 chocolates and all the 4 chocolates taken away by your brother, then how many chocolates you have? You have nothing to eat, right? If we subtract, similarly, if we subtract any number from itself, then the subtraction, the answer will be 0. See, the subtraction means is taken away, or it's something gone, right? So if something is taken away from yours, from your numbers, okay, then definitely you have a less number now. If you subtract whole number, then it will be 0. 5 chocolates are there, 5 is taken away from you, then you have no chocolates to eat, then it is a 0. So I hope there is a clear understanding of subtraction rule. Any issue in this, please do ask me. Okay, now the next topic is subtraction of one digit number. So quickly see how what are the steps to follow, and similarly I think this is a revision actually, because in the previous class, in class 1, you have studied about the subtraction of one digit number. Here we are just seeing, here we are doing just revision. So a similar simply subtract horizontally. Horizontally or vertically is the way of writing the numbers, nothing fancy in this. Okay, subtract horizontally and subtract vertically is simply the way of writing. Suppose we have an example 4 minus 2. It is written in the horizontally. Horizontally means you have to write the things in a plane. Okay, and vertically means you have to write the number below the number. Okay, so if we subtract 4 minus 2, then it means we have to draw the two lines, and we have to just cut the two lines, and the remaining number are the subtracting number. Okay, so 4 minus 2 is, there are 4 lines, we have to cut the two lines, then how many lines you have? 2. So 4 minus 2 is 2. Similarly, 4 minus 7. 4 minus 7 mean, 7 minus 3 is, thus you have to draw 7 lines, then cut 4 of them, then this is the cut 3 of them, then you got 4. Subtract vertically. It is a way of writing. We have example. Suppose we have to minus 8, we have to minus 2 from 8, then you have to draw 8 lines, then cut 2 lines from them, then you got 6 line. That will be the answer. Now move to the next topic. If you have any doubt, then please do comment me. I'll try to answer all the questions. Subtraction of two-digit number without borrowing. So here is a concept of borrowing that we will see in the next topic. It is without borrowing, so no need to learn borrowing here. So similarly, we have to follow some steps to do subtraction. The first step is we need to write the number in TO pattern. TO pattern is what? Is the tens and ones pattern that we study in the previous class and in the previous topic addition as well, right? So you know it very well. So it means we have to regroup the number first. Then we have to subtract the ones group and then the subtract tens group. Similarly, quickly see with the example. Suppose we have to subtract 21 from 65. So in the addition, we add this and this. And now here is a subtract this from this. So please, in the class 2, we have to see uh, the way of writing the question. Subtract a number from the number. So the number which we are going to subtract is the smaller number than the number in from which we are going to subtract. Okay, so we will see with the example. We will see more examples. So for instance, we have example subtract 21 from 65. So we have to follow the step. The step number 1 is we have to write the number in TO pattern. T stand for tens, O stand for ones. So in the 65, 65 is the bigger number that we need to write at first. In the 65, 5 at in the position of ones. So we will write 5 in the below the O and 6 in the position of tens. Then we will write 6 below the T. So we got 65 in TO pattern and similarly 21 in the 21 ones position is 1 in the position of ones and 2 in the position of tens. So we'll write with the minus sign. Now we have to subtract 5. We have to subtract ones group first. Okay. Then 5 minus 1. So how we will do that? We have to draw the one line. We have to draw the 5 lines and then we will just cancel the one line from this. Then we will got the 4 lines. So and in the tens group we got the 6 minus 2 is 2. 6 minus 2 is 4. So we got the answer 44. Let's see one more example. Okay. Now the next example is suppose subtract 12 from 84. And how we'll do that? The step number 1 is we have to write the numbers in TO pattern. First we will write TO. Then in 84, this 4 is in the position of O and this 8 is in the position of tens. So we will write them respectively. Okay. Then 4 will be the below of O, that is 4, and 8 below T because it is in the tens position. So similarly, we will write 12 with minus sign in the OT pattern. Then simply we will subtract. How we will do this? We have to subtract 4 from 2 because we have to subtract the ones group first. This is a ones group. This is a tens group. Then we have to draw 4 lines because we need to subtract 2 from 4. So we'll draw 4 lines. Then we have to cut 2 lines, 1 and 2. So then how many are there? Then there is 1 and 2. 2 lines is there. So then the answer of subtraction from one group is 2. So we'll write 2 here. And then similarly we have to subtract tens group. Then we will draw 8 lines because we need to subtract 1 from 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll cut 1 line from the 8. Then how many remaining? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we will get 7 lines. Then the answer will be 72. Okay. So I hope this is very simple and very simple to understand. Let's take one more example. Let's do subtraction. This is the shortcut of subtraction. It's sub. So subtract 20 from 43. Suppose that. Okay. So first step is write the numbers in TO pattern. Then how will you will write the 43 into why we are writing 43 first? Because 43 is the biggest number, and always remember you have to subtract the smaller number from the bigger number. So we'll write 43 here in the TO pattern. It's 43 and 20 with minus sign in TO pattern. Now subtract the ones group first. How you will do that? 3 minus 0. This subtraction rule, if 0 is subtracted from any number, then the answer will be the number itself, that will be the 3. Now we have to subtract the tens group. So how you will do that? You have to subtract 2 from 4. We will read it 2 from 4. Then you have to draw the 4 lines and cut the 2 lines. Then how many it remains? That is a 1 and 2. The answer will be 23. It is clear from this example, I think, right? So move to the next topic. The next topic is subtraction of two-digit number with borrowing. Now there is a concept of borrowing. What do you mean by borrow? Borrow means you have to take something from the other. Okay, that is the borrowing. So how you will do this in the subtractions? Okay, so you have to follow some steps. Again, you have to write the number in TO pattern. It means we have to regroup the number and tens and ones. Then we have to subtract ones group. If the number is smaller, then we need to borrow from tens group, and then tens group is reduced by 1, and then subtract the tens group. Now you need to understand this statement. Similar, first we need to subtract from ones group, okay, and then tens group. So we will see with this example, so you get the clear understanding. So suppose we have an example, we need to subtract 16 from 83. So first step is write in, we have to follow the step. The first step is write the numbers in TO pattern. So how you will write 23, 83 in the TO pattern? You know this very well now. Then we have to write 16 in the TO pattern. Now we add the minus sign. What is the next step? We have to subtract the ones group first. Now here we need to subtract 3 from 6. Sorry, 6 from 3. As we know, we have a less number, that is a 3 number, and the biggest number we need to subtract. Then definitely you can understand this by example. You have a 3 chocolates and somebody your brother wants 6 chocolates from you. Sir, you don't have chocolates, more chocolates, right? Then how you will give to your brother? Simply you have to take the chocolates that your brother need from your mother or father, whoever you have, whoever chocolates have. Okay, so you will take the chocolates from your neighbor, means your tens group. So what we need to do, we have to take the borrow from the tens group. Then you have to cut the 8, and you see, you don't have much chocolate to give. You have to need the borrow. You have to need to take borrow. So from where you need to take borrow? You have to take the borrow from the next group or the tens group in this particular example. So tens group number is 8. Now 8 will give you borrow. Then 8 will definitely come lesser, so 8 will become 7. And now you have got the 10 chocolate, 10 more chocolate. Okay, so then you got the 10 chocolate. So you have 3 chocolates at first, and now you got the 10 more chocolates. Then you got 13 chocolates. Now you have to subtract the 13 new number that you, after borrowing 13 from 6 from the 13. Now you have to draw 13 lines, then subtract the cut the 6 line from the number, then you got the 7. And now now you have to subtract the uh, 1 from the 7, because you had given the borrow. So subtraction rule is the just before number if you subtract 1 from the number. So 7 minus 1 is 6. Here you got the answer 67. Okay. Now we will see in this we will see some more example. So quickly move to the slide. No, whiteboard. So suppose that we need to subtract uh, suppose that 24 from 51. Then what are the steps to follow? Simply write the numbers in TO pattern, 51 in TO pattern and 24 in TO pattern with minus sign. Now we have to subtract the ones group first. Now there is in the one group you got 1 minus 4. Then how you can subtract it? You have a less number, right? 1 is a less number than 4. How you will subtract it? Then similarly, simply we have to take borrow from the tens group. So how you will take borrow? You will simply cut the 5. It's become 1 less than 5, that is 4. And then this 10, this 1 become 11 because we added 10 to the number. So it's simply 1 plus 10. It will become 11. So it will become 11 now. Now we got the number 11 is higher than the 4. We can subtract it easily. Okay, so we have to subtract 4 from the 11. Now we need to draw 11 lines. Now we cut the 4 lines. 1, 2, 3, and 4 lines are cut. So how many remaining? How many lines are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now 11 minus 4 is 7. I hope there is a clear understanding. Now, next we need to subtract the tens group. Now, 4 is the new number which we need to subtract. Okay. Uh, then you have to draw the 4 lines and cut the 2 lines from this. That is a subtraction of 2 digit. The number 2 from 4. That is 2. You will get the 27. Now, uh, I hope it is clear to you. If it is not, we will see one more example. Okay. Suppose we need to subtract 44 from 60. Now there is a new problem. Okay. Then first step we need to follow is write in TO pattern. We will write 16 TO pattern. Why we are writing 60 here? Because 60 is the bigger number and we need to subtract 44 from it. The 44 will be right below the 60. Always remember you have to write bigger number at first and the smaller number below the bigger number. Now we need the second step is the first we need to subtract the ones group. Now we need to subtract 0 from 4. You don't have any chocolates and your brother wants 4 chocolates from you, then what you will do, you will take the borrow from the tens group, or your mother and father, whoever have chocolates. Okay, so simply we'll cut 6 here. 6 will now reduce to 5, that is a minus 1, and this 0 will be added with the 10 number. So it will become 10. Now we'll simply cut the 0 and write 10 here, or simply we can write 10 or 1 before the 0. So it will become the new number 10. Now we will subtract 4 from 10. Draw the 10 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now we will subtract 4 line, means we will cut 4 lines. Now how many lines are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we got the 6th line. Then the subtraction of first one's digit number is 6. Now similarly 5 minus 4 is 1, 2, 3, 5, 4 and 5. We will cut the 4 line. We got the 1. Now the answer will be 16. I hope there is a clear understanding of subtraction of two-digit number with borrow. Now move to the next topic. That is a subtraction of three-digit number without borrowing. So as we did the two-digit number without borrowing, similarly we have to do the three-digit number without borrowing. There is no doubt in there is no difficulty in this because they are similar. So the steps we need to follow is simply we will write in HTO pattern. Okay, that is a regroup. We have to regroup the number in hundred, tens, and ones, and then we have to subtract the ones group, then tens group, then lastly hundred groups. Suppose example, we need to subtract 152 from 387. Sorry. Then first step is we need to write in HTO pattern. Then we will write the 387 in HTO pattern and 152 in the HTO pattern with the minus sign. The next step is the subtraction of ones group. 7 minus 2 is 7 minus 2. Draw the 7 lines, cut the 2 lines. You got the 5. Then tens group. Need to subtract the tens group. 8 minus 5. Then how much you will get? 8 lines, cut the 5 lines. You will get the 3 lines. And 3 minus 1 is the subtraction rule. If you minus one digit from any number, one from any number, then you got the number just before the number. Then 3 minus 1 is 2. So the answer will be 235. I hope there is a clear understanding. Let's quickly see the one example. Let's say we have to subtract 341 from 673. Then the first step will be write the number in HTO pattern. The HTO pattern of 367 is this, and minus sign 341 in HTO pattern. Now we have to subtract the ones group ones first. 3 minus 1, subtraction rule, 2, just before number. 7 minus 4, draw the 7 line quickly and cut the 4 lines. You will get the 3 lines. And the 7 minus 4 is 3. Now 6 minus 3, quickly draw the 6 line. Now cut the 3 lines out of 6. Then you will got 1, 2, 3 lines. Then answer will be 332. I hope there is a clear understanding of subtraction without borrowing. Uh, please comment me if you have any questions. Okay, now quickly move to the next topic. That is our subtraction of three-digit number with borrowing. So here we will do the subtraction of three-digit number with borrowing. Need to follow the steps. First, HTO pattern. You have to write the number in HTO pattern, and then you have to subtract ones group, then subtract the 10 group, and lastly 100 group. If need to borrow in ones and tens group, then borrow from the previous group. Suppose if we need to borrow in ones group, then we'll borrow from 10 group. If we need to borrow from 10 group, then we will borrow from the 100 group. Always remember, you have to borrow from the higher group first, just before, just higher group. Not if it is not a good practice to uh, take the borrow from 100 if needed from the ones group. Okay, you have to borrow from the tens group, you know. Okay, so quickly see the example. Subtract 216 from 583. First step, HTO pattern. We have to write the number in HTO pattern. 583 in HTO pattern and 216 in HTO pattern with minus sign. Now, the next step is to subtract the number of ones group. Now, 3 minus 6. Here we need to take the borrow. From where we will take borrow? We will take the borrow from the tens group, not from the hundreds. Okay, just before group we need to borrow. Okay, so we will take the borrow from the tens groups. Then 8 will be reduced to 7 and this 3 become 13. So we'll take the 7 1 from the 8, it will become 7 and this 3 become 13. Okay, I hope there is no problem in this. Now we need to subtract 13 from 6. Sorry, 6 from 13. So you draw the 13 lines, then cut the 6 line, then you will got 7 lines. Okay, and you need to subtract 1 from 7. That will become the 6th number, and 5 minus 2 is the 3. I hope there is clear understanding. Quickly see some more examples. Suppose we need to subtract 105 from 321. Then first step, you will need to write the numbers in HTO pattern. Oh, sorry. Then 321 in HTO pattern and then 105 in HTO pattern with minus sign. Now we need to subtract 5 from 1. We need to borrow. How will you borrow? We will borrow from the tan group, just adjacent group. The 2 will become 2 will become 1 and now this 1 become 11. We will add 10 to the ones group. Okay, so now we got the 11 minus 5. We will draw some 11 lines. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We'll cut the 5 line. 3, 4, and 5. Now, how many lines are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You got the 6 lines means 11 minus 5 is 6. Now, 1 minus 0 is similarly, simply, there is nothing change in the number because it is subtraction rule. So it will be 1. Now, 3 minus 1 is 2 just before number. So you got the answer 216. Now, look some other example as well. Suppose we need to subtract uh, 342 from 400. Now, how you will do that? You have to write the number in HTO pattern. Simply write the number in HTO pattern. First, you will write 400. Okay. Now, then 342. Now we need to subtract the ones group at first. 0 minus 2. You have nothing to take. You will take the borrow from tens group. Now 10 group has again 0. It have nothing to give. So it will take the borrow from the 100 group. So simply we'll cut this number 100 group. It will reduce to 3 and it will give 10 to the tens group. Now we need to take borrow from the once group need to take the borrow from the tens group. Then it will become one less. So 10 become 10 reduced to less 1. It is a 1 9 minus a 10 minus 1 is 9 and it will become 10. I hope there is no doubt. If you want to see again, then I'm just trying to repeat it. Sorry. We need to subtract 2 from the ones group and one group have nothing to give. Means you have a 0 chocolate and your brother wants 2 chocolate. Then how you will take? How you will give 2 chocolate to brother? You have to borrow from the mother. Now mother don't have chocolate and mother need to give chocolates to you. Then what the mother will do? Mother takes from the market. Mother will go to the market and take the chocolate from the shopkeeper. Now shopkeeper is the bigger number. Now the shopkeeper have lesser number of chocolate because it will give to the mother. Then it will become 3 and now the mother got the 10th chocolate. It will become 10 and now mother will give the desired chocolate to you. So mother will get got the less number of chocolate. So mother gave 10 chocolates to you. You have got the 10 chocolate. Now you got the larger number of chocolate, then you can give it to your brother. So 10 minus 2 will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the 10 lines. You will cut the 2 lines. Then how many chocolates you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you got the an 8 number. This 10 minus 2 is 8. Now, then we have to subtract the ones group. How you will do that? 9 minus 4. Simply draw the 9 lines and then cut the 4 lines out of it. You cut the 4 lines. How many lines you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you got 9 minus 4 is 5. And then 3 minus 3. Similarly, simply we subtract the number from itself and we will got the 0. So simply the answer will be 58. I hope there is no problem in this. If you have any issue, then please do comment me. I will try to answer your query. Then the next topic. The next topic is the subtraction keywords. In the maths book or in the class 2, we need to solve word problem or story problem, whatever you say. So in the question itself, if you read the question, then you comes to know whether we need to do subtraction of or addition. So there are some keywords that you need to remember so you have a clear so that you got the clear understanding of the story sum or word problem whether we have to do subtraction or addition. So simply first number is the remaining. If any remaining is coming in the question, then it means we need to subtract, then take away, then minus, then difference, then less, left, how much more, fewer, remains, and the decrease. If these kind of keywords come into your story problem or word problem, then it means we need to subtract. Here we need to subtract. So simply we'll see with the example, the first number of a story problem. On a rainy day, 103 children did not come to school. If there are 200 children in the school, how many children come to school on that day? See, there is no keyword that is coming. Okay. So simply you need to understand. Okay. There is a rainy day. Definitely there are a lot of children who did not come. Okay, so there are less number of child, and there are 200 children in the school. So there are more number children. And how many children come to the school? Definitely less number of children come to the school. So here you need to follow some simple logic that you need to subtract in this question. How will solve the problem? Simply, so how many children did not come? So we'll write children did not come. How many children are there? This is 103. And total number of children in the school? In school, that is 200. So how many children did come to the school? You have to subtract the 103 from 200. So write the number in HTO pattern. So here you will write 200. Now subtract 103 from 200. Then you will got the answer. So we have to subtract the 3 from 0. Now you don't have anything and you need to subtract 3 from it. So then you need to take the borrow from the tens group. Okay. So how you will do that? We will go to the 10 group. Now 10 don't have any number. Then the 10 group will take the borrow from the 100 group. So simply this 2 become 1, and then this 100 group give the number to the tens group, then it will become 10, and thus this 10 group give number to the ones group, then it will become 9, one less than the number, and then 10 is added to the ones group. Now you got the 10 and you have to subtract 3 from it. So simply draw the 10 lines, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You cut the 3 lines. How many lines are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 will be the subtraction of 10 and 3. So now subtract the tens group. 10 minus 0. 10 minus 0 is the number itself, that is a 97. And then 100 group, 1 minus 1 is the 0. So you got the answer 97. So how you will write the answer? You can write the answer. How you will write? 97 children come to the school. Okay, I hope there is no issue. Just look at the example again. How you will do this? So firstly, you need to write the statement. Children did not come. Then you got 102. And then children, total number of children in school, that is 200. Then write the number in HTO pattern, that is 200 minus 103. Then subtract it. 3 is going to subtract from 0. We cannot subtract it. We have to take borrow from tens. 10 still don't have any numbers to give. Then it will get the tens number will subtract, take the borrow from the H group. Then H group reduced to 1. 2 minus 1 is 1. Then 10, the tens become 10. And 10 again give the borrow to the ones group. Then it reduced to 9. And now the 10 is subtracted. The 3 is subtracted from the 10. Then 10 minus 3 is 7. Now the new number in tens group is 9. 9 minus 0 is the number itself, 9. And 1 minus 1 is 0. That will be the 97 answer. Now 97 children come to the school on that day. Now move to the next example. That is a Rekha has 95 pens She gave 27 pence to the brother. Now, how many pence are left with her? So there is a keyword left. We need to subtract the number. Then quickly see in the whiteboard how many pence Rekha have. Rekha, sorry, number of pence Rekha have. That is 95. Then number of pence give to brother, given to brother. I think it's 27. Okay, let's check the number again. Yes, 27. So how many pens are remaining with Rekha? So write the number in HTO pattern, sorry, TO pattern, then 95 minus 27. Now we need to subtract. 5 minus 7. Simply, we cannot subtract 7 from 5. Then we need to take borrow. Then 9 become 8. That is a borrowing. And this 5 become 15. Now we need to subtract 7 from 15. So we will simply draw the 15 lines. Or there is one other method as well. We need to count. We need to count 7 till the after 7 till the 15. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Now, how many lines are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, there are 8 lines. So, 15 minus 7 is 8. And this 9 become 8. So, 8 minus 2 is 8 minus 2 means we have to count till 8 after 2. Okay, or we have to draw the lines till the 8 after 2. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So how many lines are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 line will be there. So the 8 minus 2 is 6. So you will get the 86. So how you will write the answer? How many pens brother have left with Rekha? Okay, so 68 pens are left with Rekha. So this will be the answer. Is there any doubt in this question? I hope there is no doubt. So thank you for watching my video. I hope subtraction is very clear to do. If you want to see more example, I will make another video. And please, if this video is helpful for you, then please do like it, comment your questions and query, and please do subscribe my channel. I will meet in the next video. Thank you.